You're paying for 5 different streaming services and you still can't find anything good to watch. What if I told you some of the most shocking, controversial, and flat-out weird movies ever made are hiding in plain sight? For free. Today, we're digging through the catalogs of ad-supported platforms, places like Tubi, Pluto TV, and Freevee, to find 10 genuinely wild films you can watch right now without paying $1. These aren't just bad B movies. These are films that broke rules, got audiences arguing, and pushed the boundaries of what you can even show in a movie. You are not going to believe what's on this list, especially my number 1 pick. Let's get into it. Number 10. Striptease, released in 1996. Okay, kicking off our list is a movie that was shocking for a completely different reason. Striptease, 1996. This movie starred Demi Moore, who was arguably the biggest actress on the planet at the time. The controversy. She was paid a record-breaking $12.5 million. People were absolutely baffled. The media had a field day. And then the movie came out. It was a critical and commercial disaster. It swept the Razzie Awards, winning for Worst Picture, Worst Actress, and Worst Director. The real shock is how a movie with this much money, this much star power, and this much hype could fail so spectacularly. It's a fascinating, glossy, big-budget train wreck. And you can see what all the fuss was about, for free, over on Tubi. Number 9. Border, released in 2018. Now for something truly different. Border 2018. I guarantee you have never seen anything like this. It's a Swedish film about a customs officer named Tina, who has this strange, almost animalistic ability to smell fear and guilt on people. But that's just the setup. This movie goes to places I cannot even begin to describe on YouTube. It blends dark fantasy, romance, and some of the most bizarre body horror you will ever see. There is one scene in particular, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about, that had the entire theater just staring at the screen in disbelief. It's weird, it's beautiful, and it's definitely shocking. It's an art film that isn't afraid to get truly strange. Number 8. Teeth, released in 2007. Speaking of strange, Teeth 2007. The premise alone is legendary. The film is about a high school girl who is a passionate advocate for abstinence. She discovers, in a moment of great distress, that she has, well, the medical term is vagina dentata. Teeth. Down there. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a horror comedy that takes this ancient myth and just runs with it. It's gory, it's funny, and it's actually a pretty sharp commentary on sexual politics. But yeah, it's shocking. It's the ultimate don't mess with her movie, and a true cult classic you can find on Tubi and Pluto TV. Number 7. Rabid, released in 1977. From one kind of body horror to the absolute master of it, Rabid, 1977. This is an early film from David Cronenberg, the king of gross-out cinema. It also starred Marilyn Chambers, who was a very famous adult film star at the time, which was a hugely controversial casting choice. She gets into a bad motorcycle accident and undergoes a radical experimental surgery. It leaves her with a new appendage in her armpit, a stinger, and it needs to feed on human blood. This act starts a massive rabies-like plague across the entire city. It's grimy, it's low budget, and it's pure unsettling 70s horror. This is classic Cronenberg, completely free. Number 6. Dirty Work, released in 1998. Okay, let's take a quick break from the gore for a different kind of controversy. Dirty Work, 1998. This movie stars the late, great Norm Macdonald. It was directed by Bob Saget, and when it came out, critics hated it. It's not shocking like the others. It's controversial because it was absolutely buried by the studio. It bombed. Reviewers called it crude, mean-spirited, and just plain unfunny. But, over the years, it's become a massive cult classic for exactly those reasons. It's pure, unfiltered Norm Macdonald humor. It's dark, it's weird, and it's hilarious if you have that kind of sense of humor. The real shock here is how something so funny was so misunderstood at the time. Number 5. Jungle, released in 2017. We're at the halfway point. Jungle, 2017. This one stars Daniel Radcliffe, and it's based on a true story, a survival story. But this isn't just Lost in the Woods. This is a brutal, grueling depiction of what the human body goes through when it's pushed to the absolute limit. There is one scene involving a parasitic worm in his forehead that I almost couldn't watch. It's not fantasy horror, it's real life. This could actually happen to you horror. Radcliffe is amazing in it, and it's a film that will genuinely make you squirm. It will make you never want to go hiking again. Number 4. Midnight Meat Train, released in 2008. All right, back to the gore. And oh boy, is there gore. Midnight Meat Train, 2008. Based on a story by the legendary Clive Barker, it stars Bradley Cooper before he was a household name. He plays a photographer who becomes obsessed with capturing the dark, gritty side of the city. He starts following this mysterious silent man, played by Vinnie Jones, who works on the late-night subway and, well, the title is not a metaphor. This movie is relentlessly brutal. The kills are creative, over the top, and just messy. It was famously dumped by its studio, but it's a total cult favorite for horror fans now. It's a midnight movie in every sense of the word. Number 3. Permanent Midnight, released in 1998. This next one is shocking for a totally different reason. No monsters, no gore, just real life. Permanent Midnight 1998. This stars Ben Stiller, not Zoolander Ben Stiller. This is maybe his most raw and dramatic performance ever. He plays a successful TV writer who is a raging, full-blown heroin addict. This movie does not glamorize drug use. It is ugly, it is pathetic, and it is heartbreaking. It's a side of Stiller you have literally never seen. It was controversial for just how bleak and unflinching it is. It's a tough watch, but an incredible performance. Number 2. Bad Lieutenant, released in 1992. We are getting into the heavy hitters. Bad Lieutenant 1992. I'm not talking about the Nicolas Cage one, I'm talking about the original, with Harvey Keitel. This movie, wow, it has no morals. Keitel plays a cop who is just the worst person alive. He steals, he does hard drugs on the job, he gambles, and he abuses his power in the most disgusting ways. The film was slapped with an NC-17 rating. It's infamous for its depiction of, well, everything. It's a deep, dark, agonizing look at a man's soul collapsing. It's hard to watch, genuinely controversial, and considered an absolute masterpiece by many. Number 1. Matyrs, released in 2008. Alright, before we get to number 1, do me a favor. If you're enjoying this list, hit that subscribe button. We're always digging for hidden gems like these. Okay, the number 1 shocking and controversial movie you can watch for free right now. Matyrs, 2008. I am warning you. This is the 2008 French original, not the American remake. This movie is the peak of what critics called the new French extremity movement. I can't even tell you what happens. It starts as what you think is a home invasion revenge story. And then it goes somewhere else. Somewhere so dark, so violent, and so philosophically terrifying, it's hard to shake. This isn't just a gory movie. It's not a fun horror movie. It's a film that will genuinely upset you. It asks questions about human suffering in a way that is almost unbearable. It is, without a doubt, one of the most controversial horror films ever made. And you can stream it, for free, on Tubi. Don't say I didn't warn you. And that's the list. 10 movies that push the limit, all available for you to watch right now. It just goes to show, you don't need a big budget or a fancy subscription to find films that make you think, make you cringe, or just make you say, what did I just watch? What did I miss? Are there any other shocking free movies I need to see? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go watch a cartoon or something. See you in the next one.